Hey everyone, Chelsea Marie here, and I'm going to be sharing with you how you can go ahead and make cool graphics on canva.com. So let's go ahead and go to canva.com. It's canva.com. Alright, so once you sign up for an account on canva.com, it'll come up to this. As you see, this is my account. It has my latest projects on here. You can go ahead and hit more. So if you want your picture or graphic to be a certain size, you can use this button, use custom dimensions in the right corner. Click it. And then you can type in the width and the height using pixels, millimeters, or inches, and then hit design, and it'll bring you that width and height. Or a thing that's pretty cool is you can click like social media. That would be a perfect 800 pixel by 800 pixel would be the size for a social media post, presentation, a poster. And you can go ahead and go to more, and then it'll bring you more different choices to choose from for the size that you want. So say we want a Facebook post, I'm just going to go ahead and click it. It'll pop up. Okay, and then from there it pulls up a blank canvas. If you want to go ahead and add more canvases, you just hit add more page. As you see, it says the second one. This is the copy of the design, and this is the delete button. But it gives you a bunch of different free backgrounds itself. If you go through here, you'll see free ones, and you'll see also paid ones. Most of the paid ones are about $1 to $3, so not a lot at all. But let me go ahead and show you an example here. You can just drag over any of the designs that you like. So this is wishing you a Merry Christmas. If you want to take out this text, you can just go ahead, click it, highlight it, change Happy Christmas, Merry Christmas, I guess I should put, from us. You can also go ahead and change any of the fonts just by changing the font button right here. That gives you a bunch of different fonts. I'm just going to choose one for an example. You can change the size. You can go ahead and put a color on it too. So as you see, I just made like a pink reddish. Uppercase, you can make the font to the left, center, or right. You can copy the font. So copying just brings us another one. Let me show you what other things you can do. You can add a link in there. So a link would be like a URL. You go ahead, highlight that, go back, hit link, and then you can put in a website. And then if someone clicks on that picture, it'll take them to the website that you put in. So pretty nifty right there. You can move the text back. So if I moved it back, it would just go ahead and move back from a different picture if I add it on. So let me do an example. You can search, and there's a lot of different things you can add. So say we added a shape, show you what else it can do. So that is just behind it. So if I was to move the Christmas picture, that would be laying behind it because I chose the back button. As you see, it's right here. It's actually in white, but if I color it. And then if I want to delete it, I would just hit this delete button. If I want to copy it again, I'll hit copy, and it pulls up a whole nother one. So there's a lot of different things you can search for. If you go to search, you can type in different things that you want. So say I want a banana in my picture. I would just type banana, and then it's going to give me some different food images. So you can search for anything that you want. It does provide some images. Or you can also upload your own images. This is pretty cool too. So to upload an image, you can just drag the image over. My bad. You'd hit upload, so right over here. You can click upload your own image. My computer's thinking, that's why. Or you can drag it over. So I'll just show you an example. So I selected an image. My images are going to pop up here when it's uploaded. It's uploading right now, it says. Or another way you can do it is just by dragging it over. See, the upload button comes, drag it over, and then it'll upload. But it's already uploading one, so I have to wait a little bit. As you see, it just popped up right there. So say I don't want to use any of the images. I'm going to go ahead, just add a new page. Delete content. So the image I just uploaded, I'm going to go ahead, drag it over to the canvas. If I want to add a filter to go ahead, change up the picture image, it brings me a few different filters that you can choose from. So Cali, Drama, Edge, Epic, and some more. And then it has like intensity levels where you can change on the picture. You can change brightness, contrast, and then transparency just kind of fades out the picture. So fading it out or making it really clear. Then you can flip the picture different ways if you want. So that's all the tools right there. You also have advanced options right here, which gives me brightness, contrast, saturation, tint, blur, X-process, and vintage. So you can play around getting the picture exactly how you want it to look. You can add a background by hitting backgrounds right here. It's going to give you a lot of different free backgrounds that you can use. So say I want this like crisscross white, go ahead and put it behind there. If I want more of a blue color, I can go ahead and put that behind there. I can change the color in here. Say we want green, pink, do blue for blue. I know it looks pretty dorky right now, but I'm just doing this for an example to go ahead and show you how to use it. We also have a text button. So the text button I really like because it gives you already some cool fonts in place. For example, practice makes perfect. You can go ahead and just drag it over and change the text to what you want, and it has the cool font designs. Gives you a lot of cool ones. And if you don't want the way that it's designed, I'm just going to delete this background. And delete this so you can kind of see the difference. Practice makes perfect. You can change the color, change the words, or if you just want regular text, just drag over the regular text. And remember, you're able to change the text right here to anything that you want out of the options they have. So that's pretty cool. Then I'll go ahead and go to layouts. Layouts is where it kind of gives you some different ones to use. Remember those backgrounds to choose. Choose from if you would like them. And then as we scroll down too, there's going to be layouts designed to where you can just go ahead and plug in your pictures that you want. So as you see, this one costs because it has the crisscross and it says Canva. So that's how you know. And then also it'll say free right here, and then it'll be a money sign, so see this one costs, even though it's not uploading yet. There's just so many things that you can choose from on here to use the background, or you can just go ahead, drag and drop to your own pictures. I'm gonna go back to search. I'm gonna pull up some different things of what you can do on here as well. So you remember you can search for an item. You can also go ahead and hit grids. This is gonna pop up different grids that you can use to just plug in your own pictures. So say I just want 2 pictures, got the background in there right now, but I go back to my uploads, drag and drop the picture I want, and drag and drop the other picture I want. So that's how you would use grids. Go back to search, hit frames, show you what that is. So frames are going to give you different layouts as well that you can place pictures on. So see how it kind of, the picture's kind of cut out there. I would go back to my uploads. I would just upload the picture I want, and it'll go into that same format of the frame that I chose. Go back to search, we'll exit out of frames. Shapes, this is different shapes that you can add. Say you just want a box, you can go ahead and place the box there. Say you want a circle, place the circle there. So that gives you an idea of what shapes are. Lines, it gives you a bunch of different lines that you can go ahead and put into your graphic. A lot of different cool ones to choose from. For example, that one's one. that one. We'll go back to illustrations now and demonstrate what that is. These are different graphics that you can use on your picture. And they tend to change these a lot too, depending on like the season. So there'll be seasonal graphics too for people to go ahead and make seasonal posts or images. Icons next we'll go to. You can choose different icons that you want to use. And search for some different icons too, remember that. Photos are just going to be different photos like this that you chose. So they have some nature themes if you want to use any of those. They have a lot of different photos you can choose from that are also going to be free. You can make charts as well. Just by hitting the chart button, it's going to drop down different ways you can go ahead, place it. This would be perfect for making any infographics. 15%. So pretty cool. And once you have that done, you would just hit download. Download for a web, for a PNG, for a PDF, standard, and then for a PDF to print. So you can just hit that for whatever you want. So I'm going to hit PDF, for example, and it'll go ahead and download it. Oh, it shows which ones are free, and then I would have to buy that $1. But if you don't want that $1, then just don't use it. And then I'll be able to have my picture. So I'll just walk you through of how I'm going to make one right now for me. And go ahead, upload my images by just dragging it over. That seems to be the easiest for me right now. Dragging over. Remember, I can hit the upload button and upload it too if I wanted to. Dragging over. Alright, so it's uploading my pictures that I just dragged over. Alrighty, so my picture's uploaded. I'm going to drag and drop this over to the canvas. If I want to crop it, I'm going to go ahead and hit the crop button. I can size it up to the size that I want it to be. Hit crop. Just went ahead and made that a little bit smaller. Gonna add some other pictures. I want to add, if I want to go ahead and crop that as well, I can hit crop. So I'm not really doing too much design work right now. I'm just going to go ahead and make a collage. Some of the stuff that has to do with me. So right now I'm just making it a little bit of a different color. You can do that under filter. And then remember, this would be the back and forward. So I want this ahead of it, so it'll be forward. There we go. So I have my collage that I want. So then I'd go ahead and hit download. Download for a web. Say I just want it as a JPEG. It's downloading right now. And then it just popped up to open. Hit OK. It's downloading right here. Popping open right now. And I'm going to go ahead and click it, and bam, here's my picture. So now I have it. I can use it for different things that I want. So pretty cool what you can do with Canva. And that is how you go ahead and use it. And if that was a little bit confusing for you, once you get on it and play around, you'll see the cool things you can do, especially with the fonts. I really like the fonts that you can add and make the picture look amazing. Show you one really quick. So here's me rock climbing. Pretty cool picture. So we'll go ahead and just add some text to it. Find one that we like. Just drag it over. And there's one for an example. A lot of stuff you can do with it. Play around with it. Have fun. So if you have any questions on using Canva or any other marketing stuff, just feel free to reach out to me. Connect with me by clicking any of the links below. And enjoy!